Hi, I'm back and I'm safe. I wish I could have got something to eat, but damn, I'm so mad. I might order something from DoorDash or whatnot, but um, I was pretty much, shooting pool and stuff like that. And I ran into this fucking this Leo, you know, for some reason, I end up running into a lot of these Leos and and it was crazy because this this guy that I ran into, I had a feeling that he was a Leo, right? And funny enough, I asked his sign and he said that he was a Leo. And it was so crazy because it's just to the point of just where it's just he was like really cool. Like he was so cool. And I'm like, when I think about it, it's just my weaknesses are like Leos for some reason. Like I just have to really be I have to really keep myself in check with Leos, period. You know, because they're just so magnetic, but I know most of them they be real smooth and in a sense it's just like you can't figure out where their head is. And it's just like for me, I need to know the truth. You know what I'm saying? I need to know the truth of the matter. You know what I'm saying? Just like in a sense of just what's going on. But I feel like what I feel like this what I feel like what I really feel like is just the fact it's just like now I'm just taking things like real slow, you know. And in a sense it's like I can understand if in a sense of where they're taking it slow too. But the thing is I don't know. It is like when I pretty much just said these are my limits. It's just like they try to go beyond those limits, and I'm like, no, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? We just can't do that. I can't do that. Um, and the thing is also with my twist, right? And I go to the bar with my twist, right? There's a certain type of different energy, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot more, respect. But I also feel like your personality has a lot to do with it. My personality has a lot to do with it. Just because of the fact that I'm really, um, just in general, like I'm really like a flirty person, but there's no harm. You know, I'm a ragtime girl. So it's just you know, I'm just being a social butterfly. But the thing is, it's just I ran into this Leo. He seems like he's pretty cool, but I'm just chilling. I'm just going by my own intuition and whatnot. I'm only going by, if the feeling is right. I don't want to, I don't want to be in a situation to where I feel like I'm pressured to do anything. You know what I mean? Against my own wishes, because I feel like in most like circumstances, I felt like I was, pressured to do that, right? Because they felt some type of way and because they expected it out of me. So what I really want to do is just take things slow and you know, um, just see things through because I know what it is that I really want. I want something to last. So, that's my thing. You know, I don't want, sometimes you will see if these people are just seeing it as a game see me as a conquest, but they just want me for real. And I want somebody to want me for real, you know. But I just don't want to feel like I don't want to mess up like all this any sense. Um hold on. Gotta order some food for real before I go to sleep. It's just like when I really be, just to expect people to buy me drinks, but just like, I just don't see the point up to me just to talk, you know. It's like you're showing interest, right? It's like the first impression to really make is to just buy a drink. Um, just to buy a drink. And the person that I ran into, not him, but this other guy, um, he was like, he showed interest in me. But the thing was, he was like, you switched up, when I was just like, you're getting me a drink, right? He was like, oh no, I just got you a shooter just in case. And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? He said he got me a shooter. And I'm like, I don't do shots. I don't do shots. So I don't do shots. I don't do shots. So why would you do that? He was like, well, I don't pay that much, you know, and stuff like that. And I'm just like, but you know what I'm saying? It's a difference if I asked you, right? But it's a really difference when you like made the gesture, but then switch up on it, right? And at that point, I was like, I got turned off because it's just like, well, you switched up on it. Why do you need? You're saying, why did you do that, right? So, that was it from there. Saying instant block. Because he asked for my number and stuff like that. So he got an instant block. You know, and I just kept them moving forward, and guess what? Things still worked out the way that it needs to work out. You know, even amongst my twists. If you're saying in a sense, it's like if you can't handle me at my twist, you don't deserve me with my afro. You don't deserve me with my afro, darling. That's just what it is. 'Cause, people, they be acting funny when you got twist and whatnot. When you got your hair twisted up when it's not out, that's when they be acting funny. But like, if you can't appreciate that, then you don't deserve me in my afro. That's just what it is. But I got my margarita, you know. I slipped in a second drink. I slipped in a second, margarita just for it, um but pretty much, after that, I ran into this Leo. He was pretty cool. He was real smooth. Wasn't even thinking about that, but in the back of my mind, I was like, he has to be a Leo because he's so like, in my experience, like I know these Leos to be like really like smooth, like real smooth, like in a sense, to just where like you just don't know, just when in a sense that you just don't know where they at. You can't read their minds, right? And it took a lot of power in me to just not fall into temptation because he was just really with it. And I was just like, no, I just really want to get to know you a little bit more, because I like you. and saying like I like you for real, like I like you for real. And then all that is one thing. It's one thing for it to be that in that situation, but it's one thing for them to be like, you know, to present themselves as like, a gentleman. So I'm just like, okay, stick to that shit because I'm on that shit too. Don't be one way and then present yourself as, as another. Stick through it, you know. If you really want to like if you really want to like, be that nigga, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, they'll make it seem like, I'm doing something. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like, that's what makes it seem like I switched up. Cause I'm like, I didn't switch up. You switched up, cause you pose yourself as somebody that wanted to be like, and it's just like serious, right? And then you switch up. There you go. But you know what I'm saying? I have to be careful because some of these niggas, they be like going out of town and doing all this. I'm like, what makes you think that you know, I'm gonna trust it, I don't trust it. If it's kind of like, what makes you think that I'm gonna trust it? I don't think that I'm gonna trust it at all because um, you say you gotta go out of town and do this, do that. I'm just like, in a sense, it's kind of like, I can get to know you a little bit more, cause like thug loving is too precious just to be wasting it on people these days, and you don't want to do that. And I come to a point where it's just like, I really don't want to waste no time. But I feel like it's the right time. Despite of the manosphere and whatnot. I just feel like it's the right time. I feel like it just all boils down to misogyny when it comes to just the fact that they just I feel like it all just boils down to misogyny when it comes to that, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we don't really get to like live life as compared to our other counterparts, you know? Because it's like how are you going to get experience if you haven't lived life? And it comes to a point to where it's just like I can't I can't hold my, what I'm saying, my human nature in. I have to go out there and experience things for myself just to know what is and what isn't for me, you know? That's all that is for me. That's really all that is. I'm like, should I go for like a cheeseburger? I think I should, honestly. Mm, yeah, I should go for that. And but yeah, like That's just where I'm at. Um, I'm really proud of myself for just not feeling like I have to like do something because somebody else feels it. I'm paying attention to my own feelings in regards to like in regards to just relations, period. Because I always felt like I had to like accommodate people and stuff like that. And now I just don't feel bad. I just don't feel bad anymore, you know, because in a sense, I be telling people what it is from the beginning. And like, it's not that, but it's not that there's like a 90-day rule or whatnot. I just said I need to see what is going on. I just need to see what is going on. But that's what they assume now. But it's just like, no, I just need to I need to be comfortable. I need to feel like things is decent. But the thing is, is like just just with like relations in general. It is like you just never know because it's just like always like this. It's always like rolling the dice. Just never know, and that's the scary part. And I'm like, do I really want to give it all up for something that just not really for what really doesn't seem like it's gonna go anywhere? You know, if I'm the apple of your eye, then it's just like just prove that. I don't know. Because I know I'm not the only girl in the world. But, you know, if that's what you want to make me, then just to show that. It's like I'm not it's like it is just like I'm not in a rush because I got other things that I need to focus on. So it's like for me it's like it's either way. I'm not saying I'm not just going for whatever, but the thing is it's just like um, I'm just not in a rush because I know where it is that I'm heading. This is all that is. But yeah, I'm gonna eat something and do this and do that. And to be honest, I'm not really expecting anything right now. I'm just I was pretty much in my element. And I feel like that's what comes with the twist or whatnot. It's just like I'm relaxed, I'm cool, I'm chilling. I'm not worried about nothing. And like that's the craziest part to a point where it's like really scary. So it's just like, damn, I'm actually not. And it's just like, I actually like, there's one point in the time of my life where I'm not worried about a damn thing. And I need to keep at it because I just don't want, you know, what I don't want is I don't want anybody's energy to just mingle with mine and it ain't right, you know. And I care about that so much to a point, you know. And I understand how valuable my own energy is to a point where it's just like I can't risk it no matter how people feel. And I know I'm on the right path because of the fact that I've been like because of the fact that they probably brought this Leo man towards me, and I'm just so I'm just like no, 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 like no, it ain't gonna happen, you know. And you can tell because I'm like, bro, I'm so like, and some kind of stress because of so much of that, because how much like in a sense like the process of going through like temptations, and it's just like, man, I can't do it. I can't do it. I was like, no, I can't do it. I gotta be good. I gotta do, I gotta do things for my, my spiritual, mental, and physical well-being. Like I have to choose, what I'm saying? I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about how you feel. You may be sexually frustrated and all this stuff, but I gotta look out for me. I gotta look out for me because I don't want to be treated as if I'm disposable, you know, where I'm heading and what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm heading and what I'm doing, it's just like, nah, like I'm worth so much more. I'm worth so much more. And I'm capable of so much more, you know. It's a different energy, you know. Even just knowing, and I even know that, like the shit that I've been practicing, I know the energy was different because it's like people that used to be on me in a sense they can't touch me. They can't touch me. They can't touch me. They can't reach me like they used to, you know. Cause I'm like, cause they know, in a sense, like I'm real serious about my shit. It don't matter, but I don't know how to explain it. But I know people have like, they create this distance and they have like so much respect, you know. And for me, it's like I'm open when I decide to be open. It's not on anybody else's terms, it's on my terms, you know. Like, don't let nobody, I don't care what it is that you do, don't let nobody, do you like that. Always do shit on your terms, you know. Do it on your terms. Don't let nobody, you know, you know what I mean? Don't let nobody do you like that. Always do things on your terms. Don't let it, because as soon as you get to doing things on their terms too much, then they think that, that you that. They think that, in a sense, that's when they start losing respect for you. Don't do it. Always do things on your terms, no matter what the circumstances are. That's what I learned, you know. But I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna wait on my food and sleep tight. Stay prayed up. Stay protected, and I generally wish you the best. I wish you, good health and good luck. And I just wish the best, for you all in general. So here you go.